Alright, let's get to these. Oops.
Hello,
no,
Ben.
What happened? Hello, where did my questions go?
So go to the link that you post in the Discord, telling everyone to post their questions. Click on that and it will take you there.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got
You
it
there?
up. Oh, okay, yeah, we're here.
Lovely.
Right, ready?
I'm ready. Alright, first up we got True. Hello, True. How's it going? Good to see you again.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, Ben. What is the funniest novelty item you've ever seen?
Funniest novelty item I've ever seen.
An item that is completely useless in every regard, but it's hilarious.
Oh man, that's a hard one.
Like a rock with eyes. Like the film, Everything Everywhere at Once.
Oh yeah.
That's a novelty item.
Well, googly eyes on everything is just a funny,
True.
Whatever you put googly eyes on, it's just fucking hilarious.
So it's gonna give you a giggle, innit?
So like googly eyes is like straight up one of the best novelty items, and it's also great in game for characters. Look at Banjo-Kazooie.
Yo.
Like they are like the masters of googly eyes. They googly eyed everything. Banjo, because the googly eyes were Banjo.
So Ben, can you think of any? Plastic fried egg or something? I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Well, I will say googly eyes is a good one. I do like my googly eyes.
Okay.
It's probably up there. Honestly, this is a hard one. Novelty items. I mean, let's have a see here. Let me have a look at like some novelty items that I've. Mate, straight. You type in novelty items. Do you know what you find straight away?
Oh, you're googling it, cheater.
I just wanted to see like some idea inspirations and stuff, but straight away it's googly eyes. Like
I gave you that one.
Yeah, I know.
On what though? On what? We gotta be specific with this here.
On rocks. On rocks.
I said that.
Googly eyes. I know, but that is straight up it. It is googly eyes on rocks is what the first thing. I typed in novelty items and the first thing that came up.
There are so many useless items, like a speaker that makes fart sounds, right?
Oh yeah, the whoopee.
You know, you go into like Mankind and you've got like all this crazy, stupid, useless shit that you pay 20 quid for just because it's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I thought like the bullshit spray was pretty good as well. I bought my dad that one.
The bullshit spray? Do tell.
Yeah. It's like whenever someone's talking like absolute rubbish and you spray it and it's like. It's like bullshit. And
you just squirt
you
them?
spray it and it says bullshit. Yeah, you spray it and it goes bullshit. Yeah.
I like that.
That was pretty good novelty.
I gotta give me one of those for the channel.
Yeah. Oh, you can get them. They're called bullshit sprays.
Bullshit sprays.
Yeah.
Would you say a kazoo is a novelty item?
Kazoo is great though.
It's not useless.
But it's not a novelty item. You can make music out of it.
It's real. It creates content for us when we do decide to whip it out.
Beautiful music. Oh, those little things. What are they called? They're not kazoos, but they have like, they've got mouths and they open and they make noise. I can't remember what they're called. And they've got a face on them. They've got faces on them.
Okay.
I don't know what they're like a musical note with a face on it and it makes a noise. It actually has a name.
Oh no! I always think of those video edits where it's like a celebrity JPEG and then you've got like the mouth moving when someone's doing an impression on them. That was my first thought.
No.
Hello, I am Schwarzenegger. I am the Terminator. It's just his still image with the lips moving.
What are they called? Wait, hold on.
I love those.
It's called an onomatone. OTAMATONE.
That's a mouthful. Bloody hell.
This is like a Japanese musical. I'll send you a picture of it so you know what I'm talking about.
Alright, fair enough. Alright.
Hold on here. Oh, it's a Google image, but yeah.
Oh, I shall click on the non-suspicious image. Well, I've never seen that in my entire life. What is that? Is that Pac-Man with a musical note?
Yeah, they're like, and you make music with them by like squeezing them, and they make noises.
Oh my god, there's a Kirby one as well.
Yeah, there's loads of them. Yeah.
Alright, weird, but
that's quite good.
Definitely looks novelty, so that counts.
You see like videos with people making music with them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in terms, I feel like those are pretty top tier, to be honest.
Nice
the
one.
onomatone is
Cool.
pretty good.
That works.
That's gonna. I hope that answered your question, True. Joe.
Hello.
What tourist trap Do you actually want to visit someday?
Oh my.
This is from True Divination.
I've been to a lot of tourist traps in my time, whether you want to count Times Square or London Eye or the Eiffel Tower or whatever the hell. Let's see. There's...
What would you like to visit though? That, like, I know one for me personally.
Let me think. I would love to go to Niagara Falls. Is in Canada, isn't it?
Yep.
Love to see Niagara
That was
Falls.
actually that's one that I would love to see. My mum saw that recently.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
if you want to go back to that one, yeah. Oof.
I'd love to see Niagara Falls.
I've been to loads of cities. I mean, grind, I would like to go to a few as well. Like, I really want to go to the Roman Colosseum in Italy. I've never been to Italy before. That's definitely like a bucket list I want to go to.
Oh, Italy's lovely. Yeah.
China's got the Great Wall. That's something.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I've already been on the Hollywood Walks thing in
oh wow,
in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Empire State Building was pretty sweet too. Yeah, I would say Niagara Falls is a good one because I've been to so many city tourist traps. I'd like to go somewhere that's like something more natural. So Niagara Falls in Canada would be really nice.
Nice.
And there's a reason why we never take anyone who comes here to the London Eye, because it is a tourist trap. The whole Westminster is a fucking tourist trap.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you come out of the platform, there's like a stand which has got nothing but our like UK colours and a bunch of like city flags and cups with the Queen's mug on it. No pun intended. It's just so like a more peaceful tourist trap. If you want to call Niagara Falls a tourist trap, I've heard that it is.
I think it is. I feel like it is.
Yeah. That's
like one
yeah.
of the seven wonders, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a Zen tourist trap, if that even exists. So that would be my first one. True, definitely that place. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Rolucci. Oh, this is okay. Oh, we're gonna go back then. If you could be live at an old E3 event for one of the big three conferences, which one would it be? There's a lot. There's a lot of historic ones, man. There's a lot. Definitely, I'm leaning towards Nintendo though, and I think you know the one.
Nintendo. Do you know what? Right, I feel like I would have loved to been at the one where they unveiled the Wii, because that was just so
that's a good one.
Insane. That was just insane. Like, because it was back then, motion controls were not a thing. No, you know, and back then, like, my mind would blow when I saw the Wii.
But
yeah.
Do you remember the Kinect for the Xbox One in E3? How fucking awkward that one was.
Oh yeah, that was like years later, wasn't it? A few years later, they're trying to chase.
They were trying to rip it off. Yeah, like we can do it too, and it was like a whole load of nothing.
Yeah, they went hard on. Didn't they sell the Kinect like? They package it in with the Xbox or something.
I think
they really tried to like.
I've not bought an Xbox
people.
in my life.
Nah, I had the original Xbox, and then that was it. I never bought an Xbox after that.
Yeah,
because it wasn't for me, which wasn't many games.
And then the Xbox One had to do some crazy catch up because, admittedly, Sony actually really knocked out the park back in I think it was 2013.
Yeah,
when they made the PS4 a semi-decent price range compared to Microsoft.
Yeah,
and they also slacked them off really hard. Do you remember that advert when they said, "This is how you lend one of your games to a friend"?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it's just both of the guys just giving the game to the other one and go thanks, and that's it. It's like what a stab though.
That was the
E3 they admittedly won. However, Ben, I'm gonna go even further back with E3. I really wish that I was of age, quote unquote, back in, I think it was 2004, 2006, where they announced the Nintendo DS. And that was when Reggie first came on stage, and his charisma was just it was the beginning of something beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
And
that was through the roof.
And also it was the announcement of the best Zelda game in the world, which is Twilight Princess. And everyone lost their collective shit. Fans went. I think that's the wildest I've ever seen fans be at a show. When because obviously that was you know, you had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
That the tech demo?
I think it was, it was the announcement for Twilight Princess. They showed the realistic, Link coming off. And then Miyamoto comes out on stage with the sword and the shield.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that must have been so hype because that was kind of before I kind of got into like the Nintendo stuff. I was very much into like my PS2s.
Yeah.
But I remember rewatching old E3 stuff and seeing that after I got the Wii, and I was like, oh man, yeah, this is really radical. I kind of wish I was like still into it because I was like 11 years old when that E3 was a thing, right? But that was I thought that would be my one. That was
there was
definitely
some
peak
good.
E3.
Nintendo had some amazing E3s. Yeah.
And then you've got like people
the
doing.
showmanship was
Then you got people doing like stage shows for like Just Dance. It's like
yeah, I know.
It's really awkward
They had
stuff.
some downer ones as well, but like their showmanship was always like spectacular. Which it kind of bums me out now that I think about it, that we don't have that anymore.
The
with
Game Awards
Nintendo.
just don't have that same feel.
No, there's no and like E3, like having like everyone, you know, all these like companies announce all their stuff within like the week was really cool, and the presentations were really good live, and it's not like that anymore. Now it's just direct.
I mean, granted, E3 admittedly did dip in quality to the point that
it went downhill.
It definitely wasn't what it used to be, and that's why Game Awards came to fill the void. So it's better than nothing, but of course it's not the good old days, is it?
Nah, it's not. It's not. Those moments like you described, like Shigeru Miyamoto coming on stage with the sword and the shield, like, you're not gonna get anything like that in a direct.
Absolutely not. No, you're not gonna
with
get
the
my
crowd, like
not gonna get my body is ready, you know.
Nah, all those memes and stuff were generated by all that stuff. So nah.
So for me, Nintendo, absolutely. For that one. That was
the announcement of the Wii was pretty amazing. Yeah,
nice one. Okay,
and DS, nice one, Lucci. I don't know which year that was.
Yo, Dragonzord, what's up? What's your favorite book series when you were in primary school, Ben? Goosebumps, Animorphs, Harry Potter, you know?
My favorite book series when I was in primary school. I did like Goosebumps when I was really younger.
I never got to read the Goosebumps books. I really wanted to, but I love the TV show.
I did like the Goosebumps books when I was really young. Yeah, those were good times, man.
They had some really cool covers as well, and there was a bunch of them.
They did have really good covers. There was loads of them. Yeah,
and they were spooky too. Especially for our age.
I remember my mom and dad used to read them to me and Josh when we were little.
The bedtime story.
Yeah, it was literally a bedtime story.
About giant ants taking over the world, or what was the one where it was a baseball like field and it would like open up to the gates of hell or some shit.
Oh yeah, there was loads of them. There was the ones of killer sponges.
Yeah, there's that carnival where there's some kind of like beast locked behind like random doors in a maze or something.
Yeah, there was loads of them. Oh. No, yeah, they were good. No, Goosebumps were probably like one of them. Yeah. I'd say Harry Potter also. I did read Harry Potter admittedly when I was younger.
Me too. I wasn't really into them as much as everyone else was, but I gave
but I did enjoy the books. I did enjoy the books. Yeah. They were good, you know. They were good, and like, you know, they got a lot of people into reading. I'd say Harry Potter and Goosebumps were like the thing when I was little, though. They were like the things that everyone were reading. Yeah.
I've got another one that I just remembered, and it's kind of funny to see it still going. They released like a film, I think, recently. But do you remember Captain Underpants?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean, technically it's a picture book, but it's a book series. Technically, that's asking the question. Still, I used to love that when I was younger. I used to love Captain Underpants when I was really young. I can remember. Oh wow, that's a big blast of the past. Yeah, that was my one.
Oh man. Yeah, I vaguely remember those as well. Yeah, they brought that back, didn't they? As like a film and stuff.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
I never saw it, but yeah.
Me neither.
Oh man, I don't even know what Animorphs was. What's Animorphs? I'm trying to remember what Animorphs was.
Animorphs. They were. Animorphs. Oh, bloody Animorphs. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I didn't.
I'm actually curious what this one was because I don't remember this one.
It was. They had weird covers. It was like. I think it was like people. Like I think it showed like a sequence of people turning into animals.
Huh.
I've never really got into Animorphs myself, but I knew of it.
No, I've never. What? Yeah, I can see the cover, man.
Are you
These
looking at
weird.
them? Hang on, let me look at them quickly. Can I remind myself?
These are strange.
Let me have a look.
There's one of a guy just turning into kid turning into a spider.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how I remember it. It's super uncanny valley. There is a girl in a swimsuit turning into a squid, and you know what? It's actually kind of a seamless illustration. Looks creepy.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one now. Okay, I've never actually heard of these. So,
what is this Lovecraftian shit?
Yeah.
What is this? This was, yeah. I mean, now that I'm older, I've now got a massive interest in this all of a sudden.
Oh
my god!
Check it out.
Insight 99, not even once.
I'm not. I might have to check it out. I've never even read them. They look really weird.
Just pique my curiosity. Yeah, what have I been missing out when I was a child?
Oh man. Going back and reading childhood stuff is fun though when you're older. I will say it's a blast of the past sometimes. So
if we ever get kids, I'm gonna read them Animorphs. Just because I'm curious myself. It's not for them. It's just an excuse so I can read it myself.
Yeah, I want to see what this Animorphs thing was about, and then you just terrify your children into submission.
Don't show them the cover. Whatever you do, it's a little bit a little bit weird.
That's bizarre. Thanks, Dragonzord. That was a really interesting piece of history that I never knew even existed in my life.
Shot me back to the past. Some 90s shit.
Oh man. I'm trying to. Do you know what? I'm trying to. Just to give you a bonus, I want to try and remember my favorite Goosebumps.
What did you just fucking say?
Goosebumps. I'm trying to remember what my favorite Goosebumps book was. I want to see if I can find the cover to it. Oh, I did like the. Puppet as well. That was good.
I vaguely remember the puppet.
The puppet was really good.
I vaguely remember it. Yeah. We should move on to the next question, Ben.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say though, the one where they go to the carnival is pretty top tier. Where they turn into monsters at the carnival. That was actually really good.
I vaguely remember that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Do you guys? This is from Dragonzord as well. Do you guys play games based on the choices you make in your spare time, e.g. Telltale games, Batman, Walking Dead, Supermassive Games, Until Dawn, The Quarry?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I used to play the Telltale games when they came out after playing Walking Dead Season 1 for the first time. I played Wolf Among Us, I played the Game of Thrones one, I played Batman Season 1, I played Walking Dead Season 2, I stopped after that. I have also played Tales of the Borderlands Season 1, which is actually my favourite of the bunch.
I played Until Dawn.
I played Until Dawn as well, yeah.
I was getting a remake, by the way.
A remake? I mean...
it is! It's getting a remake.
It don't look like a remake at all, mate.
No, I don't.
It looks like a remaster. It already looks pretty on PS4. This was a weird one to me, because I'm looking, I'm like, it was already pretty. I don't see what is the point of this, really, to be honest. But however, I do really want to play The Quarry, which I actually have got on my Steam library. I would love to play that game.
Oh, I want to play The Quarry. Well, I've never played The Quarry.
Yeah, Quarry, I really want to play.
Yeah.
But yes, I've played choices that you make, and I have done it in my spare time, way back when.
I played Life is Strange.
Oh, you played Life is Strange? I played the first hour of it, and the character really pissed me off.
I played the first one.
It off.
Yeah.
You probably guess which one. Apparently there's a bunch, but there was one who I was like, I can't fucking stand this bitch. I don't want to play anymore.
I feel like the dialogue was intentionally like trying to be how children would. Like, it was like adults trying to pretend what would children actually say.
I never really gave that one a chance, because I was kind of like, this was also during the period where I played a bunch of Telltale games, and there's a phenomenon that occurred back then, and it's called getting Telltaled out.
Yeah,
because there were loads, because they were dishing them out, man, and there were a lot of company issues as a result because of that. Have they released Season 2 of Wolf Among Us yet? Because I liked that one too.
No, it's in development.
It's still what? Wow, look, that is wow. Yeah. And it's funny because Tales of the Borderlands was made by a Skeleton Crew, and that was my favorite of the bunch. I adored that game. I thought that game was funny. I thought it was heartwarming. I loved the characters. I loved what they did with Handsome Jack. I loved all the cameos. I loved how it expanded the world. I fucking adore the finale. It's an absolute love letter to Power Rangers. And I thought that was the best one. It was so good. I adored that series. I really liked Walking Dead season 1 too. That's a classic. That made me teary-eyed for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But the journey leading up to that was really cool, and I will admit that a lot of it, I'd say about 50% of it, is definitely illusion of choice. Like a lot of
it's not actual choice.
A lot of it is you get different dialogue. Some of it is cool because you get. I like to call it different encounters in the same story, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of instances where you save this person, but it's not branching the story. You're going through the same story, but with a different character, so it gives the story a different flavor.
And that's why, like, they had that whole, like, thing to make you feel like your choices matter, where it said, this person will remember this.
Oh, yeah, the classic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Liddy will remember that. Shoots person immediately, yeah. But I liked seeing different franchises get the Telltale treatment. At the time, I was like, oh, what one's going to get like the Telltale treatment? What's it going to get? And then, then Batman got it, and Game of Thrones got it as well.
Mate, they had Game of Thrones got it.
Yeah, I played that one too.
Oh, God, there was
It was really funny seeing Ramsay Bolton in the Telltale style.
I never played the Game of Thrones one.
They had all the actors from the show.
I'll tell you what,
voice acted all their characters in the Game of Thrones, which I thought was really cool.
A game that I do want to play, and I never got round to it, and so many people played it and raved about it. Disco Elysium.
I need to play that game. That's also hanging around in my Steam library. I need to check that one out.
Yeah, it's still hanging around. Yeah, it's still in my library, and I've just never.
That game is loved.
Yeah, that game is so loved.
Isn't that like make your own story or something?
No, well, yeah, your choices definitely matter in that game. I've heard so. Because, yeah, you can turn your character into some fucked up shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think, those were the games I play in my spare time, Dragon's Sword. If I was to play one now, I think Disco Elysium might be my next one, because, again, I've heard good things about that one.
I would definitely be interested.
And The Quarry, I also really want to play, too. Because I enjoyed Until Dawn a lot. I really enjoyed that game.
I liked Until Dawn as well.
Yeah.
I would go back through that with my partner because she'd never played anything.
That's
like
a good game to play with a partner.
I think that would actually be
that's
really
actually a good one. That's a good one for couples to play,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I might suggest that at some point.
All right. Next up, Neon Classic. What we got from you this time, man? Ooh, what was your biggest disappointment in a game you played?
Oh. Biggest disappointment in a game.
I've already got one that's recent, but I'll let you answer it, Ben.
Recently, I'm trying to think. Oh man, recently. I'm trying to think recently. Because it's mainly recent stuff that's always disappointing.
All been bangers? What? They've all been good recently for you?
Do you know what,
no stinkers?
Right? I would say this is a hard question because I'm quite one of those people who's like, when I play a game, generally I tend to play games I like a lot, like, you know, I don't usually. I usually like vet it before I like, not vet it, but do you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably I'm gonna like it because it's in that genre.
Yeah, it's got to the point where you want to get your money's worth and you know that's a game that you're going to mildly enjoy, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to waste your time playing a shit game because it's like, oh, well, I just had a shit experience and I pay money for it.
But,
you know?
I think, let me think about this. Let me really think about this. I think, I'm gonna say, in terms of things that I feel like, this isn't a controversial one. This is like standard. But you know but there's a new Mario Party coming out, right?
Yeah.
And it looks so much better than the Mario Party, the Superstars one that came out a while ago, which was a remake of the boards. I feel like that game, although I love that game, I feel like it is so lacking in content and needed DLC that it almost does feel a bit like a disappointment.
A bit bare
compared
bones,
to like, yeah, because it's like got 4 boards, which is like minuscule to like, or no, 5 boards, sorry. 5 boards, and it was all just, you know, old boards from like the old Mario Party games prior.
Yeah.
'Cause it was like but like you would think, oh, okay, then it's gonna get DLC with like even more old boards and like more like old mini games, but no, they never got DLC. That game never got any extra content, and now they just said, here's the new Mario Party with like a ton more content. That's way more content than this one ever had.
It's not Mario Kart 8 where they just keep on adding more stuff to it. They just left it in the trash, and now the new big one's coming up.
It was like in some ways, I don't want to say it was like a cold hard cash grab. It really does feel like that though now.
Oh, fair enough, man.
Now that I've seen Jamboree.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
That's your disappointment.
That was a recent disappointment, I'd say. Recent times, yeah.
Fair enough,
also,
man.
oh, actually, you know what? I've got another one. I've got thought of another one. Mario Strikers.
Oh, the new one. Yeah, we were really hyped to see a new game from them. I never picked it up.
Big disappointment.
Did you play it?
I played the demo, right? And I know of the full game, and I know I wouldn't have liked it because it was very generic.
Oh shit!
Like there was no Mario fun to it. Do you know what I mean? Like
there was no violence.
It wasn't like
no football violence.
You know, like the GameCube one had all those like crazy environments and like all the really cool stuff. Like, the stadiums had gimmicks and shit.
You had wind blowing your players off. There was the one that like angles up and down. There was the mud one, the ice one. There's loads of stuff. Yeah, the thunder striking the arena.
No gimmicks.
There's the electric fence in the new one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah. Man, so it's a bit bare bones compared to the old ones.
Do you know what? I already know that was probably my biggest like sports disappointment from the Mario series.
Sports disappointment.
No, because I was like, damn, man, I was really looking forward to that game, and it was just so bare bones and so like.
Is this sports wasn't already a massive disappointment? Why has it got to seep into our sports games?
Yeah, I was like, this isn't Mario. Like, if you're gonna make a Mario sports game, make it fucking wacky. That's the whole point of a Mario sports game.
Violence. I want to see Bowser shoulder tackle a Toad into the electric fence and keep on doing it, and then shoot a shell, and then get the hammer bro to fucking crush his little shit in the ground. Sorry, I'm passionate about Mario Strikers. That was a fun ass game.
It was a good game. The only like wacky stuff to it was like the super shots that they had, but that's like. You know, like they had those cool animations for their like super shots, and they were like really wacky. They were
metal as hell in the old games.
Yeah, but like here they were toned down, but still, it was just like where's all the heart? It felt like there was no. Honestly, it felt like there was no heart to the Mario Strikers that came out on the Switch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In my opinion,
that's definitely a big one there. That's definitely a one for big disappointment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It got supported for a while, but it didn't get anything of value. Just new characters.
Just seeped off after that.
Yeah, kind of died, didn't it? I don't even know if it's still got a player base.
Yeah. All right, next question. What we got?
Here you go.
Go on, Ben.
All right, here we go. Let's see what's the next one. Next question. Oh. If you could rework your current sprites, this is from Neon by the way, Neon System Till, would you want your internet persona to be something that was non-human? E.g. furry Sonic OG werewolf, a toaster, Bigfoot, etc. Do you know what though?
Well, definitely not the first three and the last one, that's for sure.
No,
Neon.
but like, no, he's just giving you examples, but like, you know what though? Because our sprites are like humanoid, or humanoid.
It's us.
Yeah, it's us. Because our sprites are us, we can turn them into whatever we want. You know?
Yeah, that's the point of drawing a character. You can be flexible. With them, draw whatever you want.
But would you like to make more non-humanoid sprites?
Oh man, non-humanoid sprites. I wouldn't mind experimenting with at one point. I like the toaster idea. That sounds pretty funny. Like imagine like we come up on like the sides as just the toaster, but then we pop up, the toast pops up, and it's our faces on it or some shit like that.
That'd be quite cool.
That sounds pretty funny. Yeah, or like. I don't know, like toothpaste or some shit. I don't know why I said toothpaste. Yeah. Honestly, inanimate objects, because if we're going back to the whole like googly eye things on stuff, then it applies to that too. Where it's like you give an object, an inanimate object, like a face or eyes, and it automatically becomes like weirdly endearing.
Yeah.
I feel I wouldn't mind doing that with our sprite. I'm pretty sure I have done that with some edits on some LPs. I must have done it at some point. Like, imagine if we were just like walking, talking cans of beer or bottle or like, you know, with different brands or something.
Beer goggle face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that sort of thing.
That's a good idea for us.
Yeah, if I could, I wouldn't mind experimenting, but it would definitely be inanimate objects because that's just stupid and therefore funny. So I'll definitely do that. Yeah, definitely Neon.
No, that's a good question, Neon. Actually,
yeah, man.
So if you could so I guess the answer is I guess you would.
For sure. Why not?
Why not? You can rewrite your card. Yeah.
All right.
Because a lot of people do that with like. What is it? VTubers and shit. They have like
that's part of their appeal.
Yeah,
exactly. But we're PNG tubers, so that's the next best thing, right?
Yeah.
We've not transformed into true demons just yet.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Oh man, that'd be terrifying.
Oh god, that would be terrifying. That'd be uncanny for us.
3D versions of us.
All right.
That's a weird one.
This one is from Korak. And they ask, how many of the Karmatron Dream cocktails have you tried out? Was it? Oh, yes. Right. Let me get my book real quickly.
Okay, because, I mean, on the channel... Because
we've had a few on the channel as well.
We've only had... I think we've only... Actually, we've had one on the channel, which was the Gut Punch.
To elaborate, for people who do not know, I recently got some merchandise from a game called Valhalla. VA11HALL-A.
Which a fair amount of music comes from our podcast.
A lot of the music you hear on the podcast is actually from that game. Proper chill vibes, cyberpunky dystopia, but you play as a bartender and you hear the stories from the characters on it. You get like robot sex workers and assassins and people who work on the news and the oppressive security force that keeps the town in check. A whole bunch of characters that come from different factions in that universe, which is pretty cool. And you get them drunk. And the universe has their own recipes of their own cocktails. And recently, we got some merchandise from that, which is an actual recipe book from the drinks in-game from fans. And I've got the book. Which is pretty cool. And we've used some of them for actual recipes on the channel as well. Like Ben said, we've had a Gut Punch, which is one. That Gut Punch was really nice, actually. That was really good. It's really simple as well. All it was whiskey, orange juice, and tonic water. That's literally it. Probably the most simple one on the actual book, I reckon. But that was really good. It's definitely got it's a weird taste because it's like whiskey and orange juice. The only kind of juice fruity thing that's got for it is just the orange juice. But I think the tonic water really does help apply it as well. And whiskey is already quite strong. I think I didn't put Jack Daniels in it because it's not technically.
You put the fairy, blue fairy, but we never got to try it because it never won.
Yeah, blue fairy did not go in it. However, I actually did taste a blue fairy with my girlfriend. Oh yeah. And we loved it. It was blue fairy.
Oh man, would you say you put it back on the poll again?
Yeah, absolutely. And funny thing is that the biggest ingredient on that is water.
Yeah, that's weird.
So you put water in it, but you also add lemon juice and blue curacao or blue curacao. I still can't pronounce that name correctly. You put that in there to give it its blue little tinge, and then you put Pernod in there, which I believe is a French spirit.
Yeah.
And because my girlfriend's French, we're like, let's put in a French ingredient, because you're here from France and celebrate. And we had that. And it was delicious. So nice.
Oh, nice.
It was really good. That was really good. It was kind of like I like my bitter yet sweet drinks, which is why I really like Cosmopolitan. That's like my favorite cocktail. Because that's got vodka, that's got Cointreau, that's got cranberry in it, and you can put orange juice in that too. It's a gorgeous drink. I love it. It's my favorite cocktail of all time. I love it.
Yeah.
And it was a reminder of that a little bit. But it was just because I like
interested to try that.
Like my bittery sweet drinks. And
so what else have you tried?
You also get types as a category with these drinks as well in this game. And this is the girly soft one. And what can I say, man?
Yeah.
The girls get the good drinks, and I want a piece. It's very nice.
It's fair, man. I love my girly drinks.
You age
that's
it,
what they're called.
you mix it, and it's delicious. And also, the cool thing about this recipe book is that you can also get non-alcoholic versions of the drinks too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
If you just want to have fun and like drink the drinks from the game, but also have them non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
And they actually are going to be more elaborate than the alcoholic versions.
Oh yeah, because they probably got more ingredients. To make, like,
So for example, the Blue Fairy comes with pearl nut, blue curacao, lemon juice, and water. That's the alcoholic version. The non-alcoholic version comes with star anise, which I think are the pods. Lemon juice, water, blue food coloring, hot water for brewing, and simple syrup.
Oh man, that sounds complicated.
You gotta prep more for the non-alcoholic version.
Yeah.
But honestly, with the amount of prep that gets put into it, it honestly makes me willing to give the non-alcoholic version a try. Being alcoholic myself, it hurts to say non-alcoholic, so I do apologize there. Man. But yeah, we've tried the Blue Fairy and the Gut Punch at the moment. And they're nice. Next I want to try is a Piano Woman. That sounds really tasty. Oh yeah,
that one was quite popular.
That is, that's Dorothy's favourite one, I believe. Either that or it's the Moonblast. But Piano Woman has got a lot. Comes with dark rum, blue curacao, violet liqueur, simple syrup, lime juice, and tonic water. So loads of that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get my ingredients all together. I need to list them all and see what drinks I can actually make to make it easy to determine what we can actually have next. But yeah, correct. Yeah. We've had quite a few of these, not bad. And by quite a few, I mean just a few. Sorry, still reading from my morning shift and 3 a.m. Sleep on the day before that. In fact, I'm lagging a little bit. That is the last question, I think. We're done with Q&A,
that is the last question. Thank you so much for giving your questions, Dionysus.
That's it. I'm done.
Again, if to anyone who's watching this on the YouTube and you want to ask us a question, you can join the Dionysus tier on our Patreon. The links are down below everyone.
You're super
description.
Cool. It's time.
It does help me and Joe because
it helps us eat at night.
I'm gonna be real with you guys, man. Like, YouTube recently has been really harsh on us.
YouTube's always been harsh. Fuck them.
I know, but like they're like, I got like demonetized for a Pokemon video.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what the hell? What?
Yeah. So it's a bit rough on YouTube, but on Patreon,
it's getting a bit rough in. The
Patrons
are literally keeping us going.
Helps us
so
much.
thank you so much.
Thank you guys
it really does help so
for
much.
applying to the Dionysus tier to get these early. We really appreciate it. And thank you guys at home for watching as well on YouTube. Your views are always really appreciated. And you guys are super awesome and radical. And we'll definitely buy drinks for you and go out to a bar with you. Absolutely. But first, it's time for EP, because holy shit, it's hit me, man. Caffeine's run out. I'm done.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for questions.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.